undo your waistcoats, the cake's come.
The wedding cake?
Ah, lad's just brought it.
What's he brought it here for?
Should have taken it to the Greenvale reception room.
Anna should have been there 2 hours ago, tell him.
Well, I didn't know.
Well, you know now.
Oh,
And Jack, come
What's
here
up now?
a minute. Is that black paint on your shirt?
Where?
It is. You've got black paint all over your best shirt.
Well, never mind, it won't show.
To be covered up by his jacket.
That's not the point. How am I going to get it off? And what have you been messing about with paint for, anyway? What have you been doing?
No, love, I've never had no pain.
Thanks to your paint, Captain, I've finished.
You finished what?
This, it's for Harry's portmanteau. I'm going to hang it on it.
Well, if you and the captain here don't shape yourself, I'll be hanging right round the pair of your necks. And really, Len, isn't it about time you were getting the bridegroom ready?
He's old enough to dress himself, love.
No man's old enough to dress himself on his wedding day.
Well, you can finish your cup of tea, can't you?
Well, I promised to be there early, though.
No need to rush your dinner down like that. Anybody think I didn't feed you? Anyway, the Rover's return will still be there even if you are late.
But nobody will be waiting on. I promised to be there as soon as I could. They're all at the wedding now.
Oh, I don't know. Another innocent girl going to her doom.
What do you mean, John?
I wonder if she knows what it's like washing men's socks. A year from now she'll rue the day when she's baby's nappies to wash, floors to scrub, and dinners for her husband to get who can't get off to the nearest pub fast enough. That's what I mean, Chuck.
But I'm going to work, Linda.
What do you think I'll be doing? Playing hopscotch? Anyway, I don't think it's right coming between husband and wife on his Saturday off. They see more of you than I do. It's not fair either. You're looking after all them bars all by yourself.
I'm not by myself. Nona will be there, too.
I thought you said they was all going to the church.
They are, except me and Nona.
Oh, well, that will be nice for you then, won't it? Nice and cosy.
What are you talking about, Linda?
You know very well what I'm talking about. No wonder you couldn't get your chips down fast enough. Well, there's your coat.
Don't be so silly.
Oh, well, and don't break your back coming back either. I can look after myself too, you know, Ivan Chevesky.
After the chip shop, you know, of course, we went straight home. But he was sitting there.
Hello, see, nice to see you.
Anita came out and found it. She said,
Jack, has that bouquet come yet? And do brush your jacket, love. You're going to a wedding, not slopping out the cellar, you know.
In a minute, love, I've only got one pair of hands. I've just been on the phone to Slater's about the flowers and they were engaged.
Hello, Auntie Annie, I've come.
Oh, hello, love. I was wondering if you were up yet.
Well, I'd have been here sooner, but he had to go round to me Auntie Flores.
Your Auntie Flores, what for?
A packet of aspirins and a pair of black shoelaces. My dad keeps breaking them, he's Oliver, dear.
Well, now, love, you go up to your Auntie Conception and get your dress on, and I'll be up with you in a minute. How is your dad, love? Is he ready?
Well, nearly. He's just changing his shirt.
Changing his shirt?
Well, not his shirt, his collar. He keeps getting blood all over it.
That's a laugh.
I'm glad you think so, Jack Walker. Well, it's a change from black paint anyway, isn't it? And don't forget to brush your jacket.
All right.
And ring up the florist again, love.
All
And
right,
do
then.
stop daydreaming.
Daydreaming?
Love,
I'm
we're
not
late
talking
as it is.
Walker, can you spare a minute? It's
Yes,
concept.
of course.
Just interrupt you ladies for a moment. Miss Nugent and I are the bearers of a humble gift for the blushing bride.
Oh, that's very nice of you, sir.
Oh, not at all. No, no, no. I mean, surely a little extravagance is not amiss on today of all days. Open it up, Miss Nugent. Now for your little recitation.
Oh, well, if you'd...
No, please, I insist.
Oh, very well. Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue.
Bravo, Miss Nugent. Something blue, you see, for the bride.
A garter. Oh, your kindness itself. Thank you.
No, just a little token. I always say there's room for a little gaiety, even on the most solemn of occasions. Do I not, Miss Nugent?
Yes, always.
His Conceptus bra, it's gone.
It's what?
It's gone. The strap's broke. Could you get me a needle and cotton or a safety pin or something?
Of course. Well, I don't know. 19 and 11 for a lacy uplift, and the strap goes west first time on. Really? Come on, Mr. Rylock.
Come along, Miss Nugent. We don't want to be in the way during an emergency.
Ina's going to wear her hat.
What hat?
Her wedding hat, Martha.
Hey, I'll believe that when I see it. I wouldn't recognise it without a doofer.
Well, who says she'll be without it? There's a tanner here says she's got it on underneath.
Nay, not today, lad.
Today and every day, Jack. She were born with that thing on. Hey up.
Oh.
There you are. You want a fox and dandelions.
Thank you, Mrs. Sharples. They're very nice too, aren't they?
Ah, they are now. You got them some Slaters, didn't you?
Oh.
Every flower in that shop should be drawing its old age pension, be right? You know you should have bought plastic ones or bob a piece and they'd have lasted for years. And look, if Slater's tried to charge you van delivery, don't pay it. He sent his lad walking, that gormless one with his pants at half-mast. They wouldn't have been here for Christmas if I hadn't took them off him. Right. Well, I see the first taxi's here.
Is it?
Yes, who's in it besides me?
Oh, well, you're not in first one, Mrs. Sharples. You're in number 3.
Oh, well, you can get your sums right, my lad. As the oldest and most respected resident of this street and an old and cherished friend of both sides, I'm down for number 1.
Well, I don't see how unless you sit on bonnet and hold tight.
We've got Mr. Swindley, Miss Nugent.
No, please, Mr. Roberts, it's perfectly all right. Miss Nugent and I can follow in a later
you've
conveyance.
no need to go on bus for me. You can come in my taxi. I'm not fussy.
Well, they can't if you're going and all, Mrs. Sharples. Taxi will only take 4, you know.
There's 2 of them, 1 of me. When I went to school, that came to 3. There's still room for 1 more.
Hey, what about Rosina Sharples?
We're on the list. Official. Oh, that's easy done, Miss Nugent. You can sit on Mr. Swindley's knee.
Yes.
While there's love in the air, let him make the most of it.
Come on, we'll get our seat in there. We'll get our seat in
Come along, Miss Nugent. Oh, Miss Lostock. Are you looking for me?
No, I'm an invited guest. I served concepta with all the lacy underwear for the wedding. So here I am. Oh, here you are, Mrs. Walker. Somewhat for concepta, somewhat blue.
Oh, you shouldn't have bothered, love.
Oh, it's now. There's hundreds of them at the shop. They're only 1 and 4 a pair retail.
Come along, Miss Nugent. The carriage awaits.
Get Prince Charming.
Now, come on, everyone, please. Second taxi's here. Come on, let's be having you. All in down for second taxi.
Go on, Al, chop. Which one am I down for? I'm not the lucky bridegroom, you know.
Ah, you're all right, Bill. I've got you down for the one after this. I've got you a special place reserved with someone else.
Oh, yes. And who's that? A female, I'll bet.
Oh, aye, she's a female, right enough.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
Now, is it dipping or is it not?
Oh, you won't get it any straighter than that.
Well, that's very funny, because according to my wardrobe mirror, it looked like the tide had come in. Honest, another ½ inch on this side, and you could have seen the maker's name on my underslip.
Oh, you're getting very particular in your old age, aren't you? You know, fair's fair. I know you're my mum and all that, but you look gorgeous. You do, honest.
Well, if you say it, must be all right. Oh, now, what do I want? No, your long black gloves.
Well, what's wrong with yours?
The fingers are sticking through mine. That's what's wrong. Now, hurry up, love. I'm in a hurry.
Honestly, you're worse than I was on my wedding day. What are you getting so worked up about?
Well, it's a wedding, isn't it?
So what? Give me Yogi Bear any day.
Oh, you've no soul at all, you haven't. It's romantic. Now then, how do I look? Do I look all right?
You look gorgeous.
Honest?
Oh, go on, get off. And don't slam the door.
Ta-ra, love.
Ta-ra. Oh. Oh, now what do you want?
Now.
Oh, it's you, is it? I thought it was Love's Young Dream coming back again.
Who? Oh, Gordon Perry. No, she's doing a Gordon Perry down the road.
Gone, Perry.
Well, you know what she looks like when she's running and trying to look dignified at the same time. Oh, I'll never get there. Oh, I'm going to be late. Oh, I'm in such a hurry.
Oh, what have you come for, anyway?
See if I can borrow a fag.
Aye, we're off.
Oh, I'll give it you back.
When Nelson gets his eye back?
No, I will, straight.
You can buy them in shops, you know.
Yeah, but they taste better this way.
Oh, it's a funny thing. I only see my Tanner and her son when they're on the cadge.
Hey, what's up? Do you follow dust garden?
No, I was too late. I missed the taxi and I'll have to go on the bus and I've got no change. Then there's a few coppers, will you, love? I'll give it you back, honest.
I don't care what you say, Jack Walker. This suit's never been brushed since last Preston Guild.
Well, is that daughter of yours never ready yet?
Yes, she'll be down in a minute. Oh, she looks a picture.
Well, what the devil's keeping her, then?
Well, if you feel like having a little week, Mrs. Riley, make yourself at home.
Oh, don't be silly, Jack Walker. What is there to cry about?
Listen who's talking. What about you at our Jones' wedding?
Oh, what about me at our Jones' wedding?
I thought you'd never stop.
Well, may heaven forgive you. I did no such thing.
Eh?
In any case, it's the mother's privilege.
Well, I never felt less like crying in all my life.
Well, the wedding, I suppose, is a time for rejoicing. I've said me say, I'll say no more.
Now I can put your mind at rest, Mr. Riley. If I know the people of this street, they'll make this the happiest day of your life, let alone conceptors. There's nothing they like so much as... Oh.
Hey, lass, you look lovely.
Thank you, Mr. Walker.
Ah, let me look at your daughter, dear. Oh, sure, it's sweetness itself you look. And that's the truth. Of course, I always said that you take after my side of the family.
Oh, that doesn't say much. How are you feeling, darling?
Fine, Mother, just fine.
Good, good. Well, you better be going now. The taxi's waiting.
Come on, Lucille, on your way.
And I'll see you in the church, darling.
Yes, Mother.
There. Didn't I tell you I wouldn't be crying? What's there to cry about, anyway?
Nothing at all, Mother.
Ah, you look lovely.
Thanks, love.
Oh, didn't Mrs. Walker look lovely? Crying and all she was. 'Cause Concepta would be like a daughter to her, wouldn't she?
I suppose so. Well, you never know, Nonna. What happened to one barmaid can easily happen to another.
How do you mean?
Well, Concepta met Harry here in this pub. You might meet a fella yourself.
Yeah, and then what?
Well, he might ask you to marry him.
Look, the only thing a fella asks for in this pub's another pint. Oh, I'll give you Amy the glasses, Ivan. Pass that cloth, will you? Oh! Sorry, love. It's these blooming heels.
I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Not half as sorry as you're going to be, Ivan Chevesky.
And best wishes for a very happy future, your loving sister, Alice. Here's another one. Wishing you both all the best and hoping it's not too long before you have a new passenger for us on the school kids' bus. From all the lads at number 2 depot.
Things are looking up, aren't they?
In what way?
Who's that handsome hunk of man over there?
Oh, he's a friend of Len and Alf's. I don't know, really. Not bad, is he?
Hey, one from Clapham in London. Congratulations and all the very best to you, David Barlow. Now here's one from the Bluebell Garage in Chiswick. Chiswick, is it? Chiswick. Happy wedding day and have a good night's rest.
Billy Walker, I don't know.
I don't think that's very nice. Whatever will the post office think?
Nay, it's only a bit of fun, love.
I don't know about a bit of fun. If you ask me, he's getting him with the wrong sort of company. And do sit up, Jack, please.
Here's one that's come a long way. Many blessings and much happiness with you in spirit. Greetings from old oil land. Seamus Devlin.
Hey, Bill, that's the party I was telling you about.
Who?
Elsie Tanner, you know, the one I was trying to fix you up with in the taxi, you know.
Oh, so that's her?
Ah, that's Elsie. She missed taxi, had to come up blooming bus. Not that that worried her. Nothing ever worries Elsie.
Lucky girl.
Hey, he's a good one. He's a good one here. The best of luck for the future, and don't let your missus chuck your arrows away. from the Red Line Darts team. And from Derby. Oh. Hey, here. Now, wishing you happiness and prosperity. Love, Joan and Gordon. Well, I think it's about time somebody else stood on their feet, don't you, for a couple of minutes? You do, right, then. If I can have a bit of hush, I'll call upon Mr. Jack Walker to toast the bride and the groom, eh?
Hey, I say, we're having some more champagne. Oh, it'll cost pounds.
What, 4 bottles? Jack Walker will have got it discount. Any road, it's only for toasting. We'll have to buy our own after that.
This is worse than getting wed, this is. Well, bride and bridegroom, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, I'm not much of a talker. In my trade, it's best to keep your trap shut and leave that to your customers. Still, as Len's got me up, I've only one thing to say, really, and that is to wish all the best to Harry and Concepta.
It's good, very good.
And I know I'm speaking for everyone here when I wish them every happiness in the future.
Us too.
Concepta's been with us a long time now, and well, I don't think Harry could have done better if I'd picked her myself. Mind you, I'm not saying that me and Annie aren't feeling a bit sorry for ourselves that are going, because we are. She's been a grand lass to us, and we'll look upon her as one of the family, and we always shall. And I hope I can say that we're not losing a barmaid, but gaining a customer. As a matter of fact, I was going to say I hope all the troubles will be little. But someone tells me I shouldn't. So I think I'd better sit down now before I find myself in doghouse. However, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you all to lift your glasses and drink to the health and happiness of Harry and Concepta. Mr. and Mrs. Hewitt, God bless them.
Harry and Concepta. Good luck, love.
Speech!
Ladies and gentlemen, my wife and I... All right, me and Concepta, like to say thanks very much to Jack Walker for his kind words and to all of you for coming along to this little do. We've been very touched with all your kind thoughts. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And with all the lovely and useful presents that you've given us. I'd just like you to get to know one another and enjoy yourselves I don't know if any of you like a drink or not. The bar's open and it won't be shut for a long time yet.
Lovely.
So carry on smoking. Thanks for
Lovely speech. Hey, look at her, Ina. She's off again.
Oh, you're that way out today, aren't you, Minnie? What's up? Was it the spasms or is it the trifle?
Oh, I don't care what they say in the papers. There's not so lovely as a wedding.
Here we go again. Ladies and gentlemen, there's just one little thing I would like to do before I let you all go out to play. I would like to propose a toast to our young, beautiful bridesmaid here, Lucille. I don't know whether she'd rather have been at the kids' matinee today, but believe me, I think she's done a smashing job here today. And I'm also very pleased to find out that she's a darn sight better looking than her father, if she's going. So, ladies and gentlemen, Lucille.
Lucille.
Oh, sit down. Now, if Harry and Concept will cut the cake, I think we'll... Aye, there's just one more telegram here. Oh, it's from the Rover's Return. All the very best. Sorry we can't be with you. Someone's got to do the serving. Ivan Chivesky and Nona. Well, that's all. That's about the lot now.
Linda, I don't know what you're going on about. I told you, Nona, sleep.
And you caught. Well, I told you that one won't wash. You'll have to try again. Go on.
Look, Mr. Walker didn't want to leave Nona by herself. You can't leave a girl by her own in a pub. Mr. Walker asked me to come. I get more money for it. There's got to be a man here.
Why?
What?
I do very well on my own at home, don't I? Well, go on, ask your little playmate to come over here. Don't worry, I won't bite her.
No, can you come here for a tick?
You better get on serving us. That's what you come for.
Look, Mrs. Chibesky.
Oh, call me Linda, love. That's all right, I know there were out going on.
What was all the Barney about then?
Oh, I just wanted to give him the needle.
Oh, what for crying out loud?
You're not married, are you, Nona?
Me? No fear.
Oh, well, then you wouldn't know.
Know what?
About fellas.
Look, I could get a diploma for what I know about men. Don't kid yourself.
You don't know about them till you're married to him. No, I just wanted to get his back up for a bit. No, husbands don't know they're born, gaddavanting off while we rot at home. Anyway, I only come out for a bit of company.
Well, why didn't you say so? Look, I tell you what, have a drink on me. Go on, what'll it be?
I'll have a stout. We'll let old Casanova pay over there. No, I only did it just to book his ideas up for a bit. You've got to let him know you're around some road or other, you know.
She did look lovely, though, didn't she?
Aye, it takes you back a bit, doesn't it?
Oh, give over, you'll be having me weeping in a minute. Do you know I could do with a gin and tonic or something?
So could I. I'm gasping.
Well, the look of things in there, everybody's got the same idea.
Well, can't Alf Roberts get us one? He's the usher.
Oh, lovely, it'll take more than Alf Roberts to get through there. It'll need a flipping bulldozer. Here, while I'm standing here doing that, I think I'll go and loosen me arm. And Mr. Brassier's killing me.
Hello, girls.
Oh, you couldn't have timed it better.
Well, I thought I'd bring you a bit of company standing here as if nobody owned you. This is Bill Gregory. This is Elsie Tanner and Dorothy Greenhalgh.
How'd you do?
Hello. You two girls on the wagon or something? You're not drinking?
Well, I don't like to crack on that we're helpless, but I don't like fancy getting through that lot in there.
That's all right. I'll get them for you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course I am. Now, what are you girls drinking?
Oh, 2 gin and tonics, please.
All right. Same again for you, Elf?
Yes, tar Bill.
Finish it up.
Thank you.
2 gin and tonic, rum, and a pint of bitter. All right. Is Father Bennett not back yet?
Why, are you expecting him then?
Certainly are, and why shouldn't we?
Do I think it went off beautiful? It went off very well indeed.
Well, I've enjoyed myself, I'll say that. And I don't know what they put in that trifle, but by gum, it were tasty.
And that was a grand speech that your husband made too, Mrs. Walker. Now, I always say it's a wonderful thing to be blessed with a clever tongue. It's in Parliament he should be.
Well, I told him the same thing myself. But you know, your Jack was trembling like a leaf. I don't know why, but he thought he was going to make a proper mess of it.
Well, he's always like that. He's never happy unless he's running himself down.
Well, you've certainly got a robust appetite, Miss Lostock. I don't think anybody will count them, of course, but I do believe that's your 3rd sausage roll since luncheon.
4th.
4th?
I went to a lovely wedding last year in Harrogate.
Oh, yes.
I was one of the bridesmaids. There were 4 of us. Of course, it was very select. They were all in tails. What, the bridesmaids? No, the gentlemen. We were in flock-printed nylon in delicate pink with can-can petticoats and lily of the valley.
I can imagine. I've only been to one wedding before.
And that was at Lloyd Street Registry Office when Frida Cook had to get married.
Beg your pardon?
When Frida Cook had to get married. Well, I always say it takes two to make a bargain.
Have another sausage roll, Miss Lostock.
Oh.
Oh, yes, as soon as I saw who was doing the catering, I knew we'd have salmon salad. No chance of chicken, that's an extra 2 and 3 extra. And if that was fresh salmon, I'm the Queen of the May. Oh, no, when they're doing the catering, you can swear on the Holy Bible that salmon never saw the outside of a tin can.
Well, I must say it weren't a patch on our Lily's wedding. We had ham and tongue and glassy Ellen to follow.
And what's glassy Ellen?
Well, it's ice cream.
Oh, why can't you say so?
Well, that's what it said on the menu. They always call stuff fancy names on menus.
Look, when you're talking to me and you're talking about a fourpenny dollop of ice cream, you can just call it a fourpenny dollop of ice cream.
I were married in a wreath and veil.
Well, what about it?
Oh, nothing, Ena, I were just saying. I used to put it in plaits at night.
What, your veil?
No, me hair. It came right down to me waist. Everybody used to say I had a lovely head of hair.
We was talking about ice cream.
The first time I met Mr. Caldwell, he said I had a lovely head of hair. It was at the Band of Hope. He used to work the magic lantern. He were very clever with his hands.
Aye, and I'll be clever with mine in a minute. Just ignore her, Martha. It's the trifle again.
Oh, I know. She was just like this at our Lily's wedding, you know. She takes advantage.
She doesn't know what it is to go anywhere. She's never been anywhere.
Oh, I have, Ena. The honeymoon was at Rill. Only we was late going because Mr. Caldwell had to leave the reception. He wanted to watch a football match.
Well, this is different, isn't it? This is Harry and Concepta's wedding.
Hello, it started.
What has?
The shenanigan. By gum, I tell Titana she's a fast worker. Wheedles a drink out and then sits there smoking his pack. She's got no shame.
I can't see them.
They're there right in front of your nose.
Yes, but that's Mrs. Tanner and that foreigner.
Well, who do you think we're talking about?
Why, Concepta and Harry, of course.
Minnie Caldwell, you've done nothing but ramble ever since we brought you here. They left 3 hours ago. They'll be at their hotel by now. They're flying, you know, not swimming it. And that's the last time you have a creme de menthe on an empty stomach.
Oh, it's not empty, Ena. I had some lovely fresh salmon, just the same as at your Lily's wedding.
Hello, love. How are you?
Hello, Mr. Powell. Nice to see you again.
Nice to be back again. Where are we this time, then?
Room 16, sir.
Oh, right, I'll get the luggage. Oh,
Right.
excuse me.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
You've got a room for Mr. and Mrs. Hewitt.
Oh, yes. Would you sign the book, please?
Thank you.
You're in room 20. It's a very pleasant room overlooking the sea.
Must be glad to see it, no?
Oh, did you have a rough flight, sir?
No, it's just one of those days, you know.
That's it. Thank you.
Oh, thanks.